YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We got to talk about this defamation lawsuit from Drake. We got to do it. Sorry, we got to do it. Now, I'm going to start off by saying that I am a fan of both artists, Drake and Kendrick. I was listening to Drake back when it was corny to listen to Drake. That people were saying you were weak, you were soft for listening to Drake. Yes, that long ago. A lot of y'all probably won't even remember that, honestly. And Kendrick's one of my favorite artists. Enjoy his music, love the art form, all that stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to remain neutral and have the most unbiased opinion ever. But I don't believe people can be unbiased, really and truly. But I'm gonna try. I would love to hear what y'all think down below, honestly and truly. Let's keep it peaceful. Fans on both sides have been disgusting, have been annoying, and have this weird parasocial relationship with their favorite celebrity. This nasty work. I'm not arguing with people. If you feel what you feel, you don't got to call me names. You could just tell me down below. I'll read it. I may respond to some things. I don't mind having a conversation with people, but if you're going to be a rider, ride whatever up out of here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. But what do I think about the defamation lawsuit? Drake is suing UMG for defamation, Not Like Us. And honestly, I think it's the weakest, most craziest move that I've ever heard. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry. I got to be honest about it. Suing after a rap beef you done instigated yourself is insane. Suing after saying we're going to give him an angle that he heard on his JBP is insane. Suing after saying that we fed him the information is insane. This might be the weakest move to do after losing a rap battle ever, honestly. Drake doesn't want Kendrick performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. He wants to take all steam out of that, and it shows more and more, and that's the real reason I believe why he's doing it. A lot of people are saying that calling somebody a PDF is the worst thing ever, and he has the right to sue for defamation. And I will agree. Calling somebody a PDF is insane. I don't agree with doing it myself. I know how that can affect a man, especially a businessman who has business deals, large money on the plate, even maybe small money on the plate. I get it. 100% get it. But let's go through the timeline of events here. Kendrick drops Like That with Future. And he says it's no big three, it's just Big Me. Drake in response with Push-Ups. And on it, he alludes to something about Whitney. Then we have the tailor-made freestyle. The AI joint. Remember he played Snoop Dogg and he was AI Pac and all that. And what did Pac say? Pac said, talk about how he, with young girls. Heard it on the JBP. It must be true. JBP being the Joe Budden podcast. He said that. Kendrick then responds with Euphoria. On Euphoria, he says that if you take it there, I'm taking it further. Let's have a friendly fade and keep it at that. And then 616 in LA drops, which is more just Kendrick talking about Drake's blackness, which I feel like Drake has, I do believe he has a problem with his blackness. I believe that Drake has been trying to prove to everybody else that he's black. But cool. Drake has enough and he drops Family Matters. This the red button. On it, starts saying that the baby isn't Kendrick's, it's somebody else, and says a whole bunch of other derogatory things about the man and his family. Kendrick knew he was going to do this. So 30 minutes later, he drops Meet the Grams. A dark, dark song. A lot of people just felt it was crazy. And in the morning, he dropped Not Like Us. Eventually, Drake drops The Heart Part 6, pretty much conceding. This is the timeline of events. So yes, I don't agree with calling another man a PDF. But if that man tells you, yo, leave this alone, me and you can squabble, but leave this alone. Leave good people well alone. Leave my family well alone. And you don't heed those words, whatever you get after that, it's on you, my boy. I'm sorry. You can't tell people how to respond to things after, especially after they gave you a warning. That's what Kendrick did. Kendrick gave him a warning. Now, still gonna have people that don't agree with that, which is fine, dandy, cool. But just letting you know, there's consequences to your actions, and you reap what you sow. Which, honestly, Drake seems to have a problem with. Because honestly, suing for defamation because you lost is insane. Now, I don't have the petition that Drake has written because it's just long. It's just long. And I don't feel like going through everything. I do have UMG response, which I will read in a second here. But pretty much Drake is alluding to the fact that UMG helped promote Not Like Us. Don't just stop there. He says that it might be, anti-Semitic in it, or alludes to it because of his Jewish background. It don't stop there. He even said that UMG must have been using streamers like KaiSenet, RDC, etc., etc. Names them in there, has their pictures in there, thumbnails, that UMG helped use them to promote and distribute the song because they didn't hit them with any copyrights. I've never seen somebody go out this sad, really and truly. So of course, UMG decides, you know what? Let's put out something. Let's have our spokesperson speak for us. And this is what they say. Not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success, said UMG spokesperson. They added, throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry, to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles, to express his feelings about other artists. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. That was UMG response. Now, I'm never the type of person to agree with the machine. I do understand how a lot of these companies do and treat people, especially the smaller man, on the ladder. It gets nasty in these businesses. I really do get it. But we can sum up what UMG is saying here. UMG is saying that my boy, This same system that you saying it has defaming you, which is insane for us to defame you because we make money off of you. It's the same system that you have used before successfully and purposefully. You didn't have no problem with it then. that's what they're saying. I mean, I'm be honest. I'm always down for fight the machine, but when you have been working hand in hand with the machine and now it doesn't favor you, you the one that got the history and you the one that they can bring this same history up on. This defamation lawsuit is corny. Honestly, it's corny. Anybody that don't think so, I don't care, and you probably corny too. It's corny. Don't pick a fight with somebody if you're not ready to get beat up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry to put it like that. Anytime you squabble, anytime you knuckle up, anytime you go bar for bar, anytime you go song for song with somebody, anytime you compete against somebody, you should be prepared to lose. Because you just might. And the makings of a man is to take your losses and go. Now, if you're playing basketball and you decide to play fair up, skill versus skill, you win, lose, you go home respectfully. If you playing ball and you decide to get dirty with your opponent and they get dirty back, it ain't time to go yell at the ref like, hey, what they doing? It ain't time for that. And really and truly, I'd never questioned Drake's blackness. I always thought Drake was black. I've always accepted him. Had no problem with him at all. These actions after kind of show that, hey, you know what? Maybe you're not like us. This is absolutely insane. And all he had to do was just take the L, put his head down, and then come out with some heat. If he would have just came out with some heat, this wouldn't be an issue or problem. But instead, he decides to do the most Karen thing ever after a rap battle. I personally have always loved Drake music, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to hear about him being the big bad wolf. I don't want to hear about the money you making. We know you make a lot. I don't want to hear about that you the leader, you the kingpin, you get your guys to do them dirty. I don't want to hear nothing illegal coming from a song at all. Honestly. So many rappers have been fighting against, so many people have been fighting against for them not to be using lyrics in rap songs in court, going to court because of things that are said. And here you go. As soon as you're on the chopping block from a situation that you help instigate, you decide to take it to court. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's corny. And it makes your public image look insane. Now, of course, you're going to have your fans that are always going to love you and you can do no wrong in their eyes. Cool. But your public image looks insane right now. And I don't think this was the best move. All you had to do was come out with some heat, my guy. Like that's it. That is it. We've never seen anything like this, and you're making Kendrick seem like he's some crazy prophet from some of the things that he said. He has said. All your actions from this LeBron situation, these lawsuits, have spoken more of your character and the things that were said against you, and it makes me say, "Oh, you're some hero fighting a cause." That's not it. That's not it. If I was Drake, I would take these lawsuits back. I would chill out, take the L, come out with a hit song. But hey, he feels like this the right way to go. A lot of y'all out there that's riding to Bobby feels the same way. But tell me what you think down below. That's going to be it. Don't y'all go out there starting no fights and then want to tie the tail after y'all lose. Please don't. Peace.